Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Saturday night. Sorry about not streaming on Friday. However, birthdays need to be celebrated. Not mine, but someone I know, and I find it more important to go out and celebrate their birthday than having to, constantly do this. So, once again, sorry, that was the reason no stream. But, they did go out and go see Logan. I'm actually surprised it took me that long to realize the little girl, and this is not a spoiler since it's already right up front, was X-23. So, yeah. I'm just dumbfounded how long it actually took me to realize it was about that in the dynamic relationship. And I was also kind of right about it being trying to be like The Last of Us. I was a little off, and honestly I think they didn't deliver. It was well performed, but there was a lot of writing that clearly shows it's like they didn't know what they were doing. They clearly want to end Wolverine, which is fine and such, but they didn't. It feels like it went out with a whimper instead of a bang. But those are my thoughts about it, about the movie. You should go see it for yourself if you're interested in it. If you're kind of a fan of The Last of Us and you want something like that, then you'll probably get something. You'll get that. You'll get that little vibe from it. But I feel like beating more people up, and I've actually still been playing River City Ransom. I know, for how much of a complaint about that, I've still been playing it. But I've also thought, you know what? We only beat one chapter in Senran Kagura, and I think it would be a shame not to finish it. Because even though we did finish one chapter, there's still a lot more in this game. And I thought, let's go through it. Let's go through it, let's beat it. Let's actually, commit to what Beat the Backlog is. Let's actually show the entire story here. So, what we're actually gonna have to do here first, we're actually in the wrong school. Katsuragi, you're my favorite character so far. We live for ramen, we die for ramen, indeed. Our destiny, besides panties, is ramen. So, we're gonna go out to the school selection screen. We've done all the missions for the Hanzo Academy, so now we're gonna move on to the Gessen Academy. Why is there a spider? Ooh. And now we get more anime plot. It is a fair, calm February day. The grassy hill has withered in the cold, but as I climb up to the top, I see the sun set behind the mountains. I look back at the others, Murakumo, Yozakura, Shiki, and Minori, all walking behind me. The sun's golden glow warms their faces. Minori looks into my bag. My bag is full to bursting with strawberry daifuku, rice paste formed into small cakes filled with strawberries and cream. Strawberries aren't my usual bag, but that sounds delicious. Maybe it was like a strawberry cream, maybe. The large succulent fruits completely overwhelmed their pale white coverings, ready to spill out at any moment. When grandfather first took ill and fell bedridden, strawberry daifuku became his main source of sustenance. That's a lot of sugar. But he loves them, and I'm certain he'll be pleased to see how many we've brought for him today. Minori has a big smile on her face as she says this. The Shinobi world calls my grandfather Kurokage, a legendary good shinobi devoted to the abolishment of evil. So it looks like we're doing a bit of a time, what is it? A rewind. We're going back in time again. So I guess we're going through from the story from their perspective, which makes this more interesting compared to what Hanzo's story was. The five of us come from good shinobi families. We lost all our parents due to conflicts between good shinobi and evil shinobi. Grandfather raised us as good shinobi and enrolled us in Gessen Girls Academy. To pay our debts to him, we all trained harder than anyone and became the school's elite. Grandfather is waiting for us at the bottom of the hill. We're excited to see him that we'll almost start running. But at that very moment, we hear a wild laugh from somewhere. There's a strong sense that someone's behind us, so we all turn around at once and see an old man in a sushi chef's outfit. Hey, we got to finally see what Asuka's grandfather looks like. As if on instinct, we quickly ready ourselves for battle. This man is not what he appears to be. For a small figure, he radiates an enormously powerful aura. As soon as I hear the name, my blood starts boiling. I know without looking that the others all feel the same way. Hey, Dinoslash, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. Got to go see Logan, so got to go enjoy a movie. I still have a craving for more popcorn. I would love to actually be able to eat some popcorn at this time, but I'll have to say that after the stream. And I did enjoy watching the Runaway Guys panel Throne Controllers. That was actually, it was pretty good this year. I loved a really good twist. I don't know, did you see it, Dinoslash? Let's see, Hanzo, anyone who wants to be a shinobi knows his name. Ordinary shinobi students might kneel before him right here. But for us, kneeling before this man is not an option. Over and over, Grandfather told us about Hanzo. That he was considered Grandfather's destined rival. I gotta be honest, whenever like reading things out loud as of late, because I've been watching like Stamper's voice work, I feel like doing Stamper's like trying to do Stamper impersonations. It's gonna be a massacre. He winks with a smile and disappears. The moment after I lose sight of him, unseen hands grab my breast from behind. And a crime was committed right there. Before I can even react, Hanzo slips around me again. I tried to attack him with my elbow, but he quickly steps back. You did see it? Okay, good. I was worried. I was gonna say, it's like, oh, I kind of didn't want to spoil it. You should actually watch it. It was a low-scoring panel this time around. It was very low-scoring, actually. Like, I'm kind of glad, though. You know, it gives people a lot of opportunities. But I think the best moment, though, was clearly the leap of faith. Can I choose the completionist? And Gerard actually says yes. That was really that was a good sport of him. Hanzo opens and closes his hands repeatedly, then vanishes again. We scan our surroundings for any sign of him. We turn around and the voice sees him behind Murakumo. Easy squeezy, nice and pleasy. He meets Murakumo's breast as he stands there stunned. I'm sorry, but this clearly says it for itself. I've always wanted to grope a mute pacifist in an ogre mask. Huh, I always thought it was an Oni mask. Well, maybe Oni are ogres. I need to actually start studying, like, actual history and mythology and stuff again. I try to hit him, but he disappears yet again. Hanzo appears behind Yosakura this time. He reaches out and grabs her breasts. Yeah, this is very specific. I find that this is funny. This is good. This is hilarious writing. He does the same thing to Shiki. And to Minori. He grips us one after another. We try to fight back, but he moves so fast that we can't even follow his movements with our eyes. When I yell that, he finally stops. Aw, she wounded his pride.
おじい様は言っていました。半蔵は悪の存在を黙認する善人だと。まさにその言葉の通り。その品性下劣な修行。私たち生粋の善人とはまるで違う。
It's also unfortunate that during the panel they also, like, the audience already called out what the grand prize would be. It was kind of obvious, but I think it would be funny though if they actually gave him a PS4 Pro with Horizon Zero Dawn. Let's give you the non-Zelda title. While I speak, he moves his mouth restlessly, like a cow chewing cud. Is he truly the rival of my grandfather spoke of? Hey, when you're old age, you just stop caring.
その薄汚れた忍にもびもびされてるようじゃ、お前さんたちも立派な善人とは呼べんのではないか?
He's still moving his mouth. Is he eating something? Now that I look closer, I see white powder around his mouth. At Minori's prompting, I slowly hesitate and peer into my bag. And he also took Kurokomo's favorite snack. My bag is empty. Hanzo has been munching on our grandfather's strawberry daifuku.
いちご大福を返してください。
そりゃ無理じゃわい。全部食べてしまったからの。
He shrugs. I get so angry my blood feels like it's flowing backwards.
もう絶対に許しません。勝負しなさい、半蔵。
I take on a dueling stance, he stands there and scratches his ear.
どんなに怒ったところでわしには勝てんぞ。お前さんの相手なら孫のアスカでちょうどいいぐらいじゃ。
He's eating drugs? Why is... But strawberry daifuku, they just even said what it was.
孫?
Which I'm appreciative, actually.
ああ、今は半蔵学院の2年生じゃ。アスカに勝てたらちゃんと相手をしてやるわい。
Oh, don't tell me this is literally how this whole conflict started. With a long, loud yawn, he disappears. I bite my lip, hard. Never before have I felt so humiliated. I'm too embarrassed to see my grandfather. 皆さん、今日は帰りましょう。But he's bedridden! My voice cracks as I say it. They all think it over, then give me a small nod. We return to the ninja room in our school. We find our master, Wang Pai, meditating there. Wang Pai is an old man with a long beard. Despite his age, he is all muscle. He can still move like a top-class shinobi. He trains us as hard as he can to make us stronger. Hadn't said it yet when I said that. Oh, right, white powder. Ha ha ha. I get what you're throwing down. He doesn't move, he keeps his eyes closed, but he goes on talking between deep breaths. Oh, never mind. It wasn't because of Hanzo. I know a bit about the Shinobi Battle Royale from class. It's a classic challenge passed down in Shinobi schools. Elite students challenge. We already know what's going on here. The winning school burns the losing school down to the ground. Harsh, I suppose, but that is the tradition. First things first, you need to pick target. I say Hibijo. I understand. Hibijo Clandestine Girls Academy is a breeding ground for evil shinobi, which we have sworn to destroy. It seems we have a golden opportunity. Everyone quickly comes to agree. Finally, we have orders to battle evil shinobi. Or do we? An idea slips into my head. The order only says to declare Shinobi Battle Royale. It doesn't specify against which school. Sensei, Hanzo Gakuin ni gakuensei o shikakeru koto wa kanou desu ka? Wang Pai looks a bit surprised at that question. He nods back with his eyes closed, lost in thought. Sensei, onegai shimasu. Wang Pai opens his eyes wide. Had I startled him?
それでは
善人同士で競い合うのも学園祭ならば問題ないね。思い切りやるといいね。
And this is where the conflict starts. Give him a nod of appreciation. まずは半蔵学院から。皆さん、やりましょう。Their determined voices bring us together. Hanzo, as you wish, I will crush your beloved granddaughter. Okay, well, it's partially Hanzo's fault then. And you will be next. Prepare to wash down those strawberries with our infinite ocean of wrath. How salty. Every light casts a shadow, yet within the depths of that shadow there is light. Yin and yang, good and evil, light and dark. The balance of those elements is what keeps the world in harmony. And those who live in Shinobi must not disturb that balance. They're going to disturb that balance. But evil can easily consume good, and good can fall to evil. Our elders treat the principle of balance like a sacred commandment, but I believe that balance was corrupted long ago. Now it is little more than a decorative, hollow concept. A flimsy shield against the obvious truth. I have never seen evil turn to good. I have never seen light in the darkness, not once in my entire life. This story I weave is about our own fight to protect the good in the world, about a lifelong struggle against the darkness, in the name of a better tomorrow. A world where everyone can always be happy and safe. That is our dream. So we're making Ned Flanders the overlord of the world? Alrighty. Hopefully this won't give us a tutorial. Missions. Oh, that's actually cool. They have their own little faces too. Wait, I'm curious. Yesin outfit. Okay, cool. All the other outfits are here and such. Nice. I wonder. I can actually make her have. Oh, that's a little weird. Let's keep everyone in their standard outfit, shall we? Missions. There's the dojo. There's the store. Do I have any money? I do have money. I have plenty of money. But we shall use that money later. We have missions to go do. I guess we're first playing with Hamster Girl.
そうと決まればぼんやりしてはいられません。四季さん、みのりさん、まずはお二人で組手。私は学園祭の準備を整えてきますので。オッケーオッケー。バッチシやっとくね。いってらっしゃい。では。ゆみちは言ったみたいだね。じゃあ私は携帯で。ああ、しずえ。うん、大丈夫。今から行けるよ。ああ、しきちゃん行けないんだ。ゆみちゃんの言いつけ守らないでどっか行く気でしょ。でへへ、ちょっと見逃せないセールがやってるんだよね。だからさ、今日だけは多めに見てよ。明日からは真剣にやるからさ。みのりちんだって修行より遊ぶ方がいいっしょ。それはそうだけど、でもダメだよ。修行しないで遊んでたらゆみちゃんが怒るよ。まあバレなきゃ問題ないっしょ。そうだよね。しきちゃんは頭いいな。さあさあ、みのりちんも好きなだけ。
How are these elite if they're complete slackers?
何がエンジョイですか。
Oh, well, too late, they're busted.
ゆみちん、なんとなく心配になって戻ってきてみれば。修行はどうしたのですか。違うの。みのりはちゃんとやろうと思ったの。でもしきちゃんが無理やり。ああ、みのりちんずりー。一緒にエンジョイライフって叫んだくせに。叫んだってば。聞こえない。みのり、何にも聞こえないもん。不毛な言い争いはやめなさい。ごめんってば。ごめんなさい。まったく。はーい。特にみのりさん。私はあなた
You know, it's interesting how they all have very different personalities despite being raised up by the same person.
もしいつも通りの戦いがあなたの実力なら。そんな。ゆみちん、
それ厳しくない？
厳しい？これはむしろ親心です。生半可な力で学園祭に出れば命を落としかねません。
分かったよ、全力でやるよ。みのりだけ学園祭に出られないなんて嫌だもん。気合入ってきたじゃん。ユミちゃん、
So much Japanese voice acting. I've actually been playing a lot of River City Ransom. Like, every time after a stream, it's like, I like playing beat 'em ups. I still want to play more. Alright, well, this is gonna be weird. I'm using a bucket and I'm wearing a hamster backpack. What the heck? Oh, I see. You literally put candy in your bucket. Wait. Oh my god, she actually pulls out a gigantic weight. I gotta wonder who's in charge of their outfits. Oh my god. Okay, this is not gonna be easy. Probably should just bust out the Shinobi transformations. Let's try that again. Only 340 health, my goodness. Yeah, she's just as awkward as, Hinabi. Oh, come on! Hate how she's getting priority on me. Hopefully this actually will make things a little bit easier. Or not. Oh. I cannot do anything. She is just destroying me. Just squish her with pancakes. That's all you need to do. All you have to do is squish her with pancakes. And apparently blow off her panties. Man, I wish I took a stop at that candy store earlier. Could have bought one of those gigantic novelty lollipops.
Minoriさん、見事な戦いぶりでした。学みのり、頑張る。でも、油断は禁物です。私たちが日々修行に励んでいるように、私としては二人にこれからも精進して。ドカーン。みのりさん。みのりはもう遊びの時間だよ。確かに修行は終わりましたが。怪獣さんドーン、お姫様バリーン。 どう思いますか、四季さん。
あー、しずえごめん。今から鬼マハルそっち行くからちゃんと限定バッグ取っといてよね。
Wait, how could she not have any panties on if she's wearing like a one-piece swimsuit?
あんまし楽しくなかった。新しい技思いついた。
There we go. Yeah, Minori's just as weird in terms of fighting. Not gonna really be enjoying having to play her through these chapters. Also, we're doing daylight savings too. We're also losing an hour too. There we go. This actually might be a character I enjoy playing. Yozakura.
みのり、わしの顔にぬいぐるみが飛んできましたよ。ごめんね、
よさくらちゃん。
あははじゃありません。部屋中がぬいぐるみだらけでめちゃくちゃです。こんなに散らかして誰が片付けると思っているんですか。
散らかしてないもん。まだ遊ぶから置いてあるだけだもん。
なんてへりくつは。言うこと聞かないとお尻ペンペンですよ。
Capiche?
じゃあ後でやる。
I don't think that's how you spell capiche.
いつもそう言ってやらないくせに。
I also wouldn't expect to hear that.
片付けるのは結局わしなんだから。
よさくらちゃんは優しいからな。
これは少し厳しくしつけた方がいいみたいですね。みのり、力ずくでも片付けをしてもら
Oh
い
my
ます。
god, really ain't? I'm sorry, I'm kind of a stickler for certain things. Then I'm gonna wipe the floor with you. I honestly wouldn't expect her character, of all things, to use slang. But I am gonna enjoy using gauntlets.
みのり、鎮魂の夢に沈むの。
鎮魂の夢に
やっ
毎日。
ほー、みのりだよ。楽しいね。
みなぎる。
目が回っちゃみのりの番で。こりゃ、待て待て。楽しいね。みなぎる。目が回っ。忍び。
Oh,
変身。
oh, I like that ability. Oh no! I just realized how little health I had. Oh, that's a nice outfit. Ooh, that's an awesome ability too. I like her outfit. This is actually really cool. I wouldn't mind having gauntlets like those. I mean, heck, I was even seeing, more from, Battle Chasers, because they're at PAX East right now. I would highly recommend checking out that game if you can.
わかったよ。お片付けするよ。
よしよし。みのりは偉い子ですね。
本当？みのり、偉い子？
ええ。
わーい。じゃあ、お片付 け頑張っちゃおう。まずはお姫様を祈っ
どうしたの？
これは行方不明になってた牛さんだ。牛さんもう父から牛乳ピュッピュッピュ
また
That is
おままごとが
adorable.
始まった。
牛さんもう父から牛
みのり、
わかったもう
でもわしは負けない。いつかはちゃんとみのりをしつけてみせる。
No, no, you won't. What I get? Probably C.
よ
Yep.
しとしよう。実るほど
I swear I spent like 5 minutes of going through plot and only 1 minute of actual playtime. That's probably like one of the big if anything, if you could actually have a criticism of this game, is that it's so story heavy that the actual gameplay itself, when you're going through the story, is
お
minimal.
かえりなさい。これじゃわしたちの物語じゃ。
非常に恐縮なのですが恥ずかしいのでお面つけてもいいでしょうか。
いってらっしゃい。
Oh, I wouldn't mind getting like a pair of Link's gauntlets either. A lot of good gauntlets in games. The year is 2636. Evil Shinobi rule the world with an iron fist. The evil Shinobi pillage a ruined town, their mohawks flaring in the wind. Someone is reading a book. A handsome young boy tackles one of the Shinobi. They took his rice cake. He's taking it back.
それはうちの大事な持ちなんだ。
飛んでろ、クスガキが。
The evil Shinobi raises his wakizashi, when suddenly something flies at him from out of nowhere. Kunai hits the Shinobi in the arm, his wakizashi goes flying away. Furiously, the evil Shinobi looks all around, but sees no one.
どこを見ている？
The evil Shinobi turns towards the voice. There she is, a girl in an ogre
決
mask.
しての掟は我が守る。
So basically she wears the mask and she's in her own fictional world.
よし。
My tiny voice echoes slightly through the ninja room. I took a look at the sketches I've just finished. For a storyboard, I would say this is well drawn. It's good enough,
タ
at
イトル
least.
はなんとの面。
Mask of the South.
作者は村雲と。
I write that on the first page and lean back in my chair. Oh my god, she's a Magna Ka. I've liked reading comics since I was small, so I still read all the weekly magazines. Somewhere along the line, I became less and less satisfied with only reading them and started drawing my own. That's exactly what caused. That's one of the reasons. It's like, yeah, I enjoy playing games, but I kind of want to do more. Why not stream them?
いい調子だ。続けよ
I decide to draw the scene where the Mask of the South and the cruel Shinobi fight. I grab my pencil once again and start scribbling away in my notepad. The Mask of the South unleashes her patented Nanto Mosasuken attack. Man, I'm glad I actually took some Japanese classes, so I can at least pronounce the words. It's the most exciting scene in the series. And I can't make it look right. It's a big important scene and I just don't know how to draw it. Really, I can't draw action scenes at all. Action scenes should be realistic and bold, they have to be creative. Easier said than done though, I have trouble finding a point of reference when I draw them. You're Shinobi! What I need to do is study how to draw action scenes. I don't even know the right way to study that. I hear a muffled voice coming from the next room. It's Shiki's. She acts like a typical party girl, and essentially she is. But she also likes reading the Heart Sutra. So listen to her voice to come up with a brilliant idea.
その手があった。
Shiki likes reading my comics and she always gives me honest feedback.
シキに協力してもらえばいいのだ。
I stop muttering, put down pencil, and walk into a door.
Shiki.
どうしたムラッチ。
実はアクション場面が描けないのだ。
描けないって漫画のこと？世紀末装飾男子系アクションだっけ？
That post-apocalyptic shonen action series with a hella progressive protag? I would like to know what the actual script was for that.
だが肝心のアクションに迫力が足らなくて困っているのだ。
Because I'm pretty confident that you can't exactly be progressive in a post-apocalyptic world. But the action scene isn't very exciting. I'm not sure how to make it better.
全然協力するよ。でもどうすればいいの？
簡単なことだ。
そんなんでいいの？楽勝じゃん。じゃ早速やろっか。
助かる。
うひゃー、汚いものは消毒だ。ムラッチも早くキャラになりきって。うっしゃしゃしゃしゃしゃしゃしゃ。
いや、そこまでやってもらわなくても。
ダメだって、こういうのは気分なんだから。ほら貴様らに生死の理由はいらん。すべて我らの勝手のままよ。
That pose does not work for her. I kinda only liked it when Katsuragi was doing it.
鎮魂夢。
シキ、鎮魂の夢に沈みましょう。
鎮魂の夢に参る。
よっくらえよっ。なんてね。やる。なんてね。
まだだ。
よかからの。
I'm actually surprised I parried that.
まだだ。
よかすきやり。何その格好。上手。
I'm actually surprised I have her clothes off.
忍び。
すきやり。からの。
Alright. Thank goodness.
実にたやすい。
Cool. She has wolves. I didn't expect to blow off her top.
一遍の悔いなし。
礼を言うぞ式。これで良質なアクション場面が描けそうだ。
I think you actually injured her.
よかったけど楽しかった。こんな協力ならいつでも OK だよ。
本当か？
なになに、余裕で協力するよ。
我はラブシーンも描けないのだ。
They were already halfway
そういう
there.
経験がないからな。だから我とラブシーンをしてくれないか。何、軽く接吻をするくらいでいいのだ。
ラブシーンてか女の子同士じゃん。
我は一向に構わん。
ちょっとムラッチ、目がマジなんだけど。
我は一向に構わんと言っている。
And she's serious.
漫画のためだ式。電気も消すし雰囲気も作る。お願いだから一回だけ。
ごめんねムラッチ。チューの練習はお風呂場の蛇口で我慢して。
Well, that's a shame.
いやいや、我にこんな評価もったいないです。本当何かの間違いではない。また少しほんのひらめいた。我新しい技をひらめいたみたいです。
There we go.
おかえ おかえりなさい。おかえり。
Oh my god, they actually have her without a mask on.
どれがいいのか、これがいいんですよね。我たちのお話というかなんというか、まあ平たく言うと下船女学館の物語です。犠牲の準備はできています。いってらっしゃい。
Evil eating good. Alright, who am I sparring against now?
ユミ、お味噌汁に入れるお豆腐は切れた？
Oh man, miso soup, that sounds delicious right now too.
ユミ、どうかしたの？いえ、そう、でも何でもない人はお豆腐とスポンジを間違えて切ったりしないわ。え、何か悩みでもあるの？わしでよければ聞くけど。少しおじい様のことを考えていました。黒影様のことを？
Time for backstory? I think it might be time for backstory. We're getting backstory, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurokage. For many years now, I lived as a renegade. My granddaughter Yumi is the leader at the Gessen, an elite good shinobi school. The shinobi skills... An elite good shinobi school... Wait, that doesn't make sense at all. An elite at a good shinobi school would be more apt. Her shinobi skills are progressing beautifully. I'm proud of her, of course, but I'm a bit worried about her as well. When Yumi lost her parents as a child, I took her in. She inherited my philosophy, that the purpose of good is to destroy all evil. The belief has guided my entire life, and I never regretted it. Only when evil is gone will the world's suffering end. Do it for the Vine, Shiki. Vine's not even around anymore. Well, Vine is actually owned by Twitter now, but even then... But that's my philosophy, not her. She doesn't have to walk down my path. Of course, I feel the same way for Murakumo, Hyozakura, Shiki, and Minori. I'm honored that they carry on my work, but I'm afraid it might cost them too much. Since they first enrolled at Gessen, I almost never seen any of them smile. It's as if they sacrifice their happiness to protect the happiness of others. Yumi and the others are very innocent and pure. That's what worries me about them the most. That's a weird choice of backstory.
悪の存在しない世界を作ること。それがおじい様の悲願であり。
Well, wait, why did we jump from grandfather's perspective? And why was it told from his perspective? That is both grandfather's wish and
善悪の
ours.
世界になれば悪に苦しむ人たちはいなくなる。しかし、それは悪を倒せば済むという簡単な話ではありません。
You know, it's...
どういうことです？
I think it's like I've only be able to notice all this stuff is just simply because I've been playing games for so long.
半蔵学院の生徒を調べてみて分かったのですが、どうやら彼女たちは善人でありながら悪人と付き合いがあるらしいのです。善人と悪人が交わるとは、私は改めて思うのです。確かにそうですね。だから私たちはもっと強くならなくてはいけない。なるほど。となれば、わした考えていたらじっとしていられなくなりました。もちろんでは。
And sparring with Yozakura.
ユミ、鎮魂の夢に沈みましょう。夜桜、鎮魂の夢に沈みましょう。いざ、鎮魂の夢に参る。
Yep, he has a very obscure fighting style too. Ah, damn it. Wait, did she just fly? Yeah, she literally just hovers around. Come on, use a double jump. She's pretty powerful though. He's very powerful, actually. I don't even have to do much. Oh, I could actually... I better actually use that. Oh, it was a good thing I did, actually. How am I missing that? Oh, please let that finish her off. Nope. That's a problem. Yeah, you can just instantly die because of those supers. Those are really powerful.
さすがはわしらのリーダーです。見事な強さです。いえ、夜桜さんこそさすがでした。いやいや、さすがなのはリーダーです。とんでもない。
Oh dear God, fine, you're both strong.
どっちでもいいって。そんなことより超お腹減ったんだけど。
え？二人で盛り上がるのはいいが。ごめんなさい。今からすぐ作ります。
もうカップラーメン
I forgot
でいいって。
dinner.
緑はポテチで済ましちゃうよ。
これというのも原因は悪。やはり悪を許すことは絶対に。
てかさ、何でもかんでも悪のせいにすればいいってもんじゃないし。
Yeah, but that doesn't stop most people from just blaming something else.
あの方に顔向けできない。また力が増したようで新たな技をひらめきました。
She also has very low attack. Double buns. Wait, double buns?
Hang
on a second.
これにいたしましょう。着替えるとすがすがしい気分になります。
Double buns. Oh my god. Yep, that's double buns, alright.
こちらもなかなか悪くないようですね。これにいたしましょう。月戦女学館の物語でございます。
Maturity contest? Oh, I guess we're actually going up against them now. I mean, it's interesting to see from their perspective, but then, like, how is it gonna end?
ここが半蔵学院。しかし、こうも簡単に侵入できるとは。
残念。あなたたちが侵入したのはちゃんと気づいたもんね。
威張って言うほどのことではありません。
あなたは忍びみたいだけど、半蔵学院に何の用？
私の名はユミ。私は
アスカ。半蔵学院の選抜チームの一員だよ。
アスカさん、今日は半蔵学院に学園祭を申し込みに来ました。
学園祭？
そんなに構えなくても結構です。
She didn't even know what it was originally.
ご挨拶に伺ったまでですから。
なんじゃつまらんの。出し惜しみはいかんぞ。出し惜しみは。
この声は。
とうとう始まるんじゃな。史上初、同じ善人同士の戦いが。
姿を見せなさい。
変態老人。ひどい言い方だけど、事実だから返す。
ユミちゃん、そんなにわしの姿が見たいか？
Yeah.
そうだよ、ちっちゃん、ふざけすぎだよ。
アスカさん、私に同調しないでください。
別に同調したわけじゃなくて、思ったことを言ったまでだよ。
わしがユミちゃんの前に姿を現すのは、その方がドラマチックでいいじゃろ。
なるほど。それならばグズグズしている暇はありません。皆さん、半蔵学院とは今ここで白黒つけることにします。
I guess it's happening immediately.
いっぱいいっぱい暴れちゃおう。こんなちっちゃ 忍びなの？失礼な、みのり子供じゃないもん。だってわさびとか少し舐められるし、ブラックコーヒーだって飲めるもん。ブラックコーヒー飲めるの？うん、お砂糖とミルクをいっぱい入れればね。
Yeah, that sounds about
お
right.
砂糖とミルクを入れればひばりだって飲めるよ。だいたいそんなのブラックコーヒーじゃないし、やっぱり子供みたい。また言った。みのりだってひばりちゃんの方こそ子供みたいなくせに。ひばりは子供じゃないもん。子供だよ、子供じゃない。
ひばり、同じレベルになってるぞ。
だったらどっちが子供か戦って決めようよ。いいよ、ひばりちゃん、泣いても許さないんだから。
A battle of immaturity to see who's the most mature. And only by winning you'll reveal yourself to be the most immature.
みのり、遊びに行ってきます。
I'm starting to have doubts actually going through this game multiple times. Or going through each school's chapter. What? That's not who I need to focus. Really, none of those characters from the school do a lot of damage. I know it's still early, but still. Although the funny part is they're already naked. Yep. Alright. Oh! Oh, I'm dead. Yep, I got paralyzed. This game has a rough start.
全然面白くないよ。みのり、負けないぞ。みのり、遊びに行ってきます。
There we go. Don't you taunt me. You know what? Forget it, we'll just do this right now. Have some pancakes. There we go.
みのりは忍びごっこの天才だもんね。やったー。みのりの方が強いから大人だね。負けは負けだからひばりの方が子供って認めるよ。でも本当の大人っていうのは強いだけじゃないと思うの。え、大人って強いだけじゃないの？うん。ひばり、そうだね。
I swear, I think that's Hamtaro on her belt.
そうかも。それじゃあ本当の大人って何なんだろう。それはひばりにもわからないけど、大人か。大人。うん。みのり、これ宿題にするよ。そうだね。ひばりも宿題にする。それじゃあね、ひばりちゃん。今度会ったら答えを聞かせてね。
And they leave as friends.
みのり、よくできました。いやー、新しい技思いついた。漢字財宝殺行人般若ハラミ。
I didn't always know what that meant. Way back then, I was just another rich girl. My parents were good Shinobi executives and lived in a newly built home in a well-known and expensive neighborhood. My house had 3 floors and 8 rooms. Oh, plus the living room and the kitchen. We had 2 maids and a bunch of real expensive cars. Ah, well, that I guess that would sort of explain their different personalities. I was in elementary school. My allowance was 100,000 yen a month. Me and my friends would always go shopping on the weekends. We'd buy clothes, accessories, fashion magazines, CDs. Remember those? Even if I blew my whole allowance, I always had my parents' credit card. I'd get a perm, I'd get my nails done as an elementary school student. There was a spa I'd go to all the time. Yeah, and I was like the worst student ever. I didn't even care. Okay, yeah, I was probably spoiled of it, but it didn't last long. Not after both my parents got killed on the job. They brought their bodies home all covered in scars, like claw scars. I asked, but nobody could tell me anything, because it was all classified. Must have been a super important mission that even my parents had to accept whatever it was. I was so angry, and not just because they were dead. I knew the laws of the Shinobi were very strict, but why couldn't anybody at least tell me how they died? I couldn't stop crying in front of them. My face was soaked with tears, sad, angry tears. Even after all the guests went home, I kept on crying, biting my lip. I saw an old man with scars all over his face. Master Kurokage, that's how I met him. I was too young to really understand. But his eyes were so gentle, looking into them felt like being wrapped in a nice warm blanket. I gave him a little nod. In Master Kurokage's hideout, I met Yumi, Murakumo, Yosakura, and Minori. I immediately knew that they were in the same situation as me. They all lost their parents. But I had a hard time making friends with them at first. I still don't know why. Maybe it was because my grief made me lash out at everybody. I fought a lot, especially with Murakumo, and I think I was really mean to Minori. Every time I started something, Kurokage got mad. Like, hit to the noggin mad. Seriously, but he was always real sad about it. You could see it in his eyes.
怒りの正体は悲しみなのだ。怒りに心をとらわれている限りは悲しみが消えることはない。
Got that? It made sense. I had so much anger, I didn't know how to let go of it. The Master Kurokage taught me the Heart Sutra. Since then, the Heart Sutra has been my go-to comfort food. Sometimes I feel like, unfulfilled, even while I'm talking on the phone to my friends or buying lots of stuff on sale, and that's when I break out the chant. I chanted to myself to keep out the anger and the sorrow, and to help my eyes grow as gentle as Master Kurokage's. Okay, now we know Shiki's background.
君が柳生ちんかな。そうだ。私は仕切ってんだ。よろしく。てか柳生ちん、その眼帯超可愛いんだけど。ちょうだい。その眼帯ちょうだい。何を言っている。あげられるわけないだろう。なんで？理由を言う必要などない。じゃあぶっ倒してもらっちゃうね。その方が手っ取り早いし。取れるものなら 欲しいもんは必ず手に入れる。じゃ、
Hey, I just realized this finally actually get to play Shiki.
四季、鎮魂の夢に沈むね。
野球前忍ぶ鎮魂の夢に舞い散る。まだだまだだまだだやらせまだだ
That's a little broken.
忍び転身まだだやらせはっ踊れまだだまだだ
He's actually also very powerful too. I didn't even need to transform or anything. Actually, I did perfectly.
スイーツ食べてくるね。
That was really easy for first fight.
そっか、そういうことね。戦って分かったよ。その眼帯、秘伝忍法の力を封じてるんだね。私、こう見えてもマジに勉強してんだよね。
And you're still wrong.
鬼の目って言うんだっけ。自らの願いを特殊な眼帯で封じることによって宿る力。
なかなか物知りだな。
ギャップ萌えするっしょ。じゃ、そういうわけで
触るな。
なんなのこの気は。
この眼帯は特殊なものではない。
嘘。鬼の目を宿すには特殊な眼帯が必要。
そんな話はどうでもいい。あくまでこの眼帯を狙うというのなら。
いろいろわかんないことがあるから。でも次に会った時は。
They're definitely talking about the wrong character when it comes to having the special special eyes.
マジラッキー。これって才能じゃない？いい技思いついちゃった。
There we go.
イカルが
And
以
here we
前
go.
どこかでお会いしそのお面見覚えがあるのですが我に面識はない。そうでしょうか。財閥の交流パーティーでお見かけしたんです。綺麗なドレスなのにそのお面をかぶってて。そんなものはどこにでもいる。いませんよ。どんなパーティーでもお面を外さない伝説のご令嬢。私も実際に見るまではただの都市伝説だと思っていたのですが。知らん。確か大老財閥のご令嬢だったと思います。そうですよね。知らん。いいえ、間違いありません。
And the roles are certainly
面を
reversed.
つけたままでダンスをし、周囲の者のつま先というつま先を潰し、最後にはシャンパンタワーに突っ込んでお尻が丸見えになった大老財閥のご令嬢。それが村雲さん、あなたですよね。
Oh, that's
や
embarrassing.
めろ。やっぱり今のは違う。そんなに否定されるのならそのお面剥がさせてもらいます。させぬぞ。
And honestly, that really has a different personality as well. Motokuma's personality is really different here.
ミラクモ新婚の夢に沈む任務開始
I guess we're just clearing out the halls. Her and Asuka's moveset are very similar. Very similar.
この程度か200連戦突破
There we go.
この程度
That should hopefully get us out of here. Yes, it will.
束になってこい
Into the gym. Or auditorium.
怒りが舞い忍びます新婚の夢に舞い散っちゃできるまだだめまいかできるやりますわねはっ離れなさい忍び
Really stop the transformations.
まだだ
Alrighty.
忍び秘伝に飛燕の炎に明かりが何のこれ式
Oh, that's actually not as...
できるもう止められませんわよもらった秘伝に
Now that's powerful.
実にたやすい
You can't even talk a good game.
間違いないのに頭隠してお尻隠さずの村雲さんのはずなのにだからそれはもう忘れろ確かに我は大老財閥のものだどうしてなぜあなたのような人がそれをお前が言うか事情など確かにそうですね村雲さんあなたが大老財閥の方なら貧民街の都市再開発計画はご存知ですかもちろん知っているでしたらお願いですあの計画は中止してくださいあそこに住む人たちは他に行く場所がないんですお前がなぜ私の友人の故郷が貧民街なのですその友人はまだ開発計画のことは知りませんがしかし敗者が勝者に要求するのは我に何かを要求したければおっしゃる通りです返す言葉もありませんでは
Well, their storyline is really different from the Hanzo story.
この評価でも我にとってはできすぎな気もするのでありがたくいただいてすみません何か成長は早いみたいでひらめいた我新しい技をひらめいたみたいです
So it's the same overall arc, but the conversations and plots are obviously different. Because they definitely want to make you understand the motivations. I'm the oldest of 12 brothers and sisters. Ugh, hate to be part of a family that large. Mom just didn't know when to take a break. 2 of the younger ones are twins, 3 more of them are triplets. Mom had 12 kids in 9 years. She was amazing. Every day in my house was like a festival. Oh man, look at that picture. The babies were crying night and day, and the older ones, just out of diapers, ran around or scrambling for snacks. We had 2 quintuplet bunk beds in our room. They didn't start out that way, but when each baby turned 1 year old, my parents added another bunk on top of the rest. At that time, we had finally gotten up to 10. It was like sleeping in a submarine. Every day ended with dinner time. As soon as everybody smelled what was cooking, they all get together in the kitchen. Didn't matter if they were fighting or taking a nap, they'd stop what they were doing and help me carry the food and set the table. Of course, they weren't helping just to be nice. They were trying to scope out the menu and find the best place to sit. It's a daily struggle in a family that size, and they figured out that helping me was the best way to win. That was the battle cry for the dinner war. Whoever got the best position would eat their favorite food and not say anything. Everyone else would push and complain and cry. Yep, that's... Oh man, you can even hear like crying in the background. Me, I tried to keep everybody happy, so I walked the main dish around for everybody and brought orange juice for the kids who couldn't drink tea. Of course, while they kept me busy with that, they ate all the food. Would have been nice to just sit down and eat with them like a regular kid, but that's not how it was. Because our mom died on a mission right after she had her 12th kid. Guess she was rusty, being away from the Shinobi life for all those years, raising us. So I had to be everybody's mom from then on. At least I decided I had to be. I looked after all of them, and smiled for them all the time, no matter how I felt. Dad was too busy with his Shinobi work to come home, so who else was going to look after the little ones but me? Now, taking care of 11 selfish, pushy little kids turned out to be a little tougher than I thought. But I did my best every day. I taught them what I knew, settled their fights, patted them on the head when they got good grades, scolded them when I had to, and laughed when the situation called for it. As long as they probably weren't from IKEA or something, they'll be fine. It is fiction, after all. Although for some families, this is reality. Yeah, it was hard, but I had no complaints. I kinda liked it, actually. All that energy all around me kept me going. Until a little less than a year after Mom, when Dad died too. Same as Mom in the line of duty. At Dad's funeral, I heard all my relatives whisper around the coffin. I jumped right into the middle of them. Yeah, picture hearing that from a 9-year-old. Didn't matter how serious it was, nobody believed me. I don't blame them. So our entire family got split up. That's actually kind of tragic. So all my little brothers and sisters went off with different relatives. I was supposed to go too, but I didn't. First chance I got, I ducked out and ran away. I could live alone. I had to prove it. If I showed that to my relatives, they'd definitely let me take the kids. I know, spoken like a 9-year-old child. I had no plan, no real experience, and just a little bit of pocket change. I blew through the change in a day. That night, I found a park to sleep in. That's how I met Master Kurokage. My voice was almost gone. I was so hungry and tired. Mr. Kurokage held his hand, the roughest hand I'd ever seen. I reached out for his outstretched hand.
強くなりてえ。弟や妹を守れるように。
He took my hand and held it tightly. Rough as it was, his hand was strong and warm. That's the way he raised me. But she wears such cold gauntlets of steel.
あなたが桂木さんですか？
ああ、そうだぜ。
何ですか？その妙な手つきは。
そんなもん決まってるだろ。セクハラだよ。あんたにはどんなセクハラがいいかな。考えただけでもワクワクしてくるぜ。
Yeah, I still like Katsuragi right
桂木
now.
さん、あなたは誰にでもセクハラをするのですか？
愚問だね。触らぬ父に価値はなし。
What can I say? Those boobs are made for Needon, and that's just what I'll do.
はしたないと言っとんじゃ。ほんならセクハラなんだと思ってるんじゃ。いいですか？よく聞きなさい。セクハラの使い道はこの世に2つだけです。
There are 2 times and places to feel somebody
1
up.
つは忍びの武器として、もう1つは一生を添い遂げる殿方のため。
Behind closed doors with your significant other and out on a mission with an unsuspecting
セ
guard?
クハラとは軽々しく行うものではありません。
いや、なんだ。真面目だな。
桂木さんが不真面目なだけです。さあ、その少年、わしが叩き直してあげます。夜桜、鎮魂の夢に沈みましょう。任務開始。みなぎる。
Oh, so you can charge their attacks too. So she's actually very much like Katsuragi. Wait, what? Oh, there you go. Wait, why didn't it give me like a... Here, head this direction.
桂木、舞い忍びます。鎮魂の夢に舞い散る。ほらよ。やりやがったな。ちょっとたま。やろうってのか。飛びだ。来た。見せ場だ。忍び変身。
Okay, things just got serious. That's not who I need to aim at. I missed. All right. Come on.
ねえ、簡単すぎだもん。
くそ、負けた負けた。
That's... I don't think that was her bra from earlier. Oh man, you
当
got
選の
me.
結果です。あんた強いな。久しぶりに楽しめたよ。戦いをどこまであなたは快楽至上主義なのですか。快楽至上主義？
不純じゃ、不愉快じゃ、不潔じゃ。
そうは言われてもな。これが値の性分だし。
あなたの少年を叩き直すのは簡単ではなさそうです。もっと長期的な指導が必要ですね。
長期的？
ですので今日はここ、次に会う時はもっと厳しく指導します。それまでせいぜい精神修行をしておいてください。
You know, it was a lot more serious going through the Hanzo storyline. It was a lot more serious.
わしはもっともっと強く新しい技を思いついたんじゃ。
And more backstory. Asuka is Hanzo's granddaughter, and I am Kurokage's granddaughter. The battle ahead is a showdown between the granddaughters of two legendary shinobi. It was about 10 years ago when I met my grandfather for the first time at my parents' funeral. The service was held at a small funeral hall in the mountains. Over and over, people I had never met told me how great my parents were as shinobi. I didn't want to hear that. No amount of praise would bring my parents back to life. What I wanted to know was why they were dead. Nobody answered that question. I went off, alone, outside the hall, when a man with a face all covered in scars walked toward me.
両親の死んだ理由を知りたいか？
He was a stranger to me, but I wasn't afraid. I gave him a
知
nod.
りたければ俺についてこい。お前を忍びにしてやる。
I nodded again without any hesitation.
ならば今日からお前の忍び名は
Oh, that's not even her real name.
あなたの名前は？
俺の名は黒影。お前の祖父だ。
As soon as we reached his house in a small mountain village, we started
命
training.
がけで修行をしなければ実戦で生き残ることはできん。
His training was harsh, potentially even deadly. I survived only through my own sheer will, my singular desire to become a shinobi. If I succeeded, I knew I could find out why my parents died, who killed them, where those people are now, when they sleep. My only goal in life was to become a shinobi as quickly as possible. Of course, that was then. In retrospect, I was far too eager for achievement, and far too impatient to earn it. 1 year after I started training, I learned to wield the same secret art, ninja art my grandfather
おじい様、
used.
この力見てください。これだけの力があれば復讐だって簡単です。
And she's about to
私は
get
何で
smacked.
もできる。
While I shouted and jumped with excitement, he walked towards me without a word. And slapped me across the cheek. Called it. After that, he stopped letting me train. Instead, he taught me other things. I learned how to cultivate crops and vegetables, the names of the stars in the sky, and all about Japanese history and mythology. Each subject was interesting in its own right, and I know the importance of a good education and practical skills. But it left me unsatisfied. My desires hadn't changed at all. I wanted to train. I constantly wondered when he would see a reason and let me train again. I must have been very unpleasant to be around back then. One day, when I was picking wild grass in a field, I suddenly felt something cold pressed against my cheek. I cried out a little and found my grandfather standing behind
疲
me.
れただろう。少し休め。
He brought a cup of shaved ice for me. Ooh, shaved ice is delicious. I sat down in the grass and took a spoonful of the ice. A cold, sweet flavor spread through my mouth.
お前は俺に似ている。
He sat down next to me.
力をつけて強くなれば。
強ければ何でもできます。
My lips must have been so pouty as I said that. He reached down and patted me on the head.
この世は強さだけでは解決しないことばかりだ。
そうでしょうか。
He cracked a smile and stood up. He drew his kodachi and took a battle stance.
秘伝忍法国標
When my grandfather wielded his kodachi, a mass of black energy whirled into the sky. The energy flooded out from his body until the sky grew dark as dusk. With that power, I was certain he could take down an army. His black ice made my secret ninja art look like a child's magic trick. I was so amazed that I dropped the shaved ice.
これだけの力があっても俺はお前に会うことができなかった。
どういう意味ですか？
お前の母は俺のことを何も話さなかったはずだ。
It was true. I hadn't even known I had a living grandfather until after my mother died. Why hadn't she ever told me about her father?
力は絶対に正しいわけではない。それがわからない者が力を持てば、俺のようになる。
He roughly stroked my head, his eyes
だか
lonely.
ら、俺が教えてやる。
True meaning of power. The next day we started training again. His training was as harsh as before, and it built me up day by day. Strangely, I felt as if my mind grew calmer and calmer the stronger I became. I never really understood why. As my power grew, I considered how to use it, for what to use it for. Avenging my parents seemed petty and personal. No, I want to use my strength for a greater ideal. I bowed before my grandfather and asked him.
力の使い道、私に示していただけるでしょうか。
He closed his eyes. Quietly, he told me everything about his training as a good shinobi and about how he came to be a renegade. By the time he had finished his story, I had already made up my mind. I would use my power to carry on his dream and create a world without evil. That is why I cannot tolerate Asuka. She calls herself good, but keeps company with evil. That is the weakness of character, a failure of moral courage. And if I looked the other way, I'd be just as guilty. When I burn away evil, I'll throw her false goodness into the fire. This is no simple family grudge between us. This is a war that transcends generations. So that was about, what, 10 minutes of backstory there?
アスカさん、あなたは悪人と仲良くしているそうですね。
仲良くっていうか、ライバルだよ。
ライバルですか。
殺す必要なんてないよ。お互いに分かり合えることだっていっぱいあるし。
善人と悪人は相反する存在。分かり合う必要など皆無です。どうやら伝説の忍びは孫の教育を間違えたようですね。
じっちゃんのことを悪く言わないで。じっちゃんは私に大切なことをいっぱい教えてくれたんだから。
私のおじい様も大切なことを教えてくれました。悪を根絶し、善だけの正しい世界を作る。それがこの世界から涙をなくす唯一の方法だと。
私は違いを受け止められない世界に笑顔は生まれないと思ってるよ。
それはつまり悪を受け止めるということですか。くだらない。全くお話になりませんね。
くだらなくないよ。だって
あなたと議論する気はありません。どちらの主義主張が正しいのか。それは忍びらしく。
At least the story for this school is a little bit faster, but at the same time though, it still feels very drawn out.
鎮魂の夢に沈みましょう。
Like, it feels honestly just weird to be streaming this game.
舞い忍びます。
Oh, they even actually remember what clothes I picked out for her. That's actually interesting.
それなりにできますね。いきますよ。
What? I should use the lockdown system.
ここだよ。足元がやるね。
Oh god, I can't see anything here. Alright, this is a problem. How'd I miss that? Oh, I've been using the wrong ability. That would explain everything.
全ては正義のために。とどめです。お覚悟。させるか。何？悪人がなぜここに？情けないぞ、アスカ。ホムラちゃん、どうして？どうしたもこうしたもない。学園祭が開かれるという噂を聞いてきてみれば、私以外の人間に負けることは許さないと言ったはずだぞ。まだやられてないよ。これからがいいところだったんだから。威勢だけは失ってないようだな。随分と仲がよろしいのですね。仲がいい？勘違いするな。アスカは私のライバルだ。いつか私が倒すべき存在だ。倒すべき存在をなぜ助けたのですか？ここで死なれたら私が困るからな。私は私のために行動したまでだ。物は言いようですね。善と悪が交わっているという事実に変わりはありません。お前はやけに悪を憎んでいるようだな。当然です。悪をこの世から駆逐する。好きにすればいい。しかし悪のない世界には善も存在しないぞ。どういう意味です？言葉の通りさ。悪の詭弁に
She does make a good point. How can you actually have good when there's no evil?
今日は邪魔が入りました。決着は次回。あと一歩力が及びませんでした。足りない。絶対新たな技をひらめきました。
I feel like you definitely would get more from this game if you're playing it. If you're playing this like offline though, and you're taking your time with it, because there is so much that this game throws at you. What? We're already on chapter 3. That's actually the other surprising part. Like, it goes a lot faster. It definitely does go a lot faster. Who do I like to play as? Motokumo. Good and evil. Like it, I feel like the major problem with this game is because I kind of don't like. I like that there's backstory, but at the same time, I feel like it dwells on it too much, and there's not enough gameplay in proportion. Like, that's what I'm starting to realize, at least with the story mode. Like, obviously, if I do, like, the online, or I do the, Actually, no, even the side story actually had, like, the same problem. Just a long, like, really drawn-out story. It was a lot more lighthearted, that was for certain. At least for Asuka. These days, all I can do is think back. Back to those years when after my graduation, when I became a renegade. I hated evil, I hated the way it consumes good. I would make a world where evil was forbidden. No, not just forbidden, gone forever. I thought about that all the time. I was young, I wasn't innocent, but I did all I could to stay pure. Maybe too pure for some people. The other good shinobi didn't appreciate my way of doing things. After I became a renegade, I kept hunting evil shinobi alone, which was against the laws of shinobi. Kill Kuragage, we need to erase him. Evil shinobi and good shinobi both kept trying to assassinate me. The battles against the assassins were so fierce that they sometimes caught civilians in the crossfire. I was fighting to destroy evil, but it wasn't my intention to hurt blameless people. So I gave up hunting evil shinobi and hid underground. Then about 10 years ago, I heard my daughter and son-in-law were killed. Both were good shinobi and lost their lives in a battle against evil shinobi. My heart flew into a storm of despair and rage. I stopped caring if civilians got involved. I swore to slaughter every evil shinobi in the world. With that vindictive urge in my heart, I went to my child's funeral. I wanted to tell her, and her husband, that I was back on the hunt. But I found a girl in the front of the funeral hall. At first, I couldn't believe my eyes. She looked exactly like my daughter when she was young. I realized immediately who she had to be. She was my granddaughter. She looked unfocused, but not unaware. I could feel her anger and sorrow resonate with mine. She looked like she would surely never smile again. She would walk through hell in search of vengeance just as I did. What could I do? No words would comfort such shattered heart. How could I save her? I found myself talking to the girl. I could see she didn't know who I was, but she wasn't afraid, and she gave me a nod. I would stay with Yumi and train her well. To be a shinobi would be her reason to live. As she lived with me, I'm sure she'd no doubt also learn that if she lived with only vengeance in her heart would empty itself of all its undue misery. Taking care of my granddaughter for the first time, I hadn't thought it would be so much fun. When I trained her, I also taught her everything I knew. How to swim, how to grow vegetables and fruits, games they played in our mountain village. Every time I showed her something new, her eyes shone brightly. That warmed my heart more than I can say. Eventually, I realized my wrath had faded. I no longer wanted to hunt any evil shinobi. Instead of that, I started adopting children like Yumi, who lost their parents in the conflict between good and evil shinobi. I adopted Murakumo, Yozakura, Shiki, and Minori. I treated them with just as much love as I did Yumi. To my astonishment, all of them turned out to be capable shinobi. And with my training, they all passed the Gessen Girls Academy entrance exam with flying colors. After they enrolled, they started learning even faster. I wouldn't have dared to dream that they would all become elite members. That's a pretty good picture. My granddaughters were all shining in the world of good shinobi. I was so happy, nothing could have made me happier. But life has its ups and downs. Just as I found happiness, an incurable disease struck me. Only one treatment could stave it off: bed rest. When a man knows his time is ticking down, he thinks about what's most important. And for me, that's the future which awaits Yumi and the others. I believe that they could live without me, and I could confidently say I trained them properly. But I still can't help worrying about them. I want to see her learn self-confidence. Her personality switches when she wears that mask, just because she believes it does. I want her to realize she can live without a mask. But we all wear masks. I suggested she draw a comic based on herself as a way of improving her self-image. That's a good way to look at oneself from a different angle. I want her to learn to take her time. She strongly wishes to be a great shinobi and live with her family again. I'm worried that she might risk too much in doing that. In time, her brothers and sisters will grow up and stand on their own 2 feet. Then, once they've matured into adulthood and have become capable of fending for themselves, she can see them with far less worry. I hope she can learn to accept that. I want her to study languages from around the world. After she becomes a full-fledged shinobi, I hope her missions take her across the globe and let her spread the spirit of Buddhism everywhere. She makes herself known as a Japanese ninja, and in that eccentric outfit of hers to boot, I'm sure everyone in the world will go crazy for her. No shinobi has never ever done something quite like that before. I want her to stay as she is forever. I don't want her to be some boring adult or forget that spirit that she has now. The world of shinobi is always strained, intensive, and so damn serious. We all need someone like her in our lives. I believe she can inspire people, in a good way. But I want her to stay the same and not lose herself.
Yumi.
How can I make her smile? That is the question. Smile is brilliant, at least I'm sure it would be, if she ever showed it to me. If I could see that, I could leave this world without any regrets. I could finally rest in peace, satisfied. It's funny. For all my lifelong goals and all my obsessions, all I want now is their happiness. I don't care about wiping out evil shinobi, and that used to be my one true desire. And I don't think it's because I lost my edge or became corrupted. I think this is what I really wanted from the bottom of my heart all along. My world has 5 beautiful lights in it: Yumi, Morokomo, Yozakura, Shiki, and Minori. They've driven the darkness from my heart. Thank you. My dear grandchildren, I want to watch you live and grow for as long as I can. Like I said, so much backstory. Not enough gameplay.
ここが私立蛇女子学園。半蔵によって一度は潰された悪人養成学校ですか。
何用だ。
And now we meet the new girls on the block. Again.
あなたは？
蛇女子学園3年、宮城。
私は月戦女学館の弓。
面白い。その申し出、受け。新たに生まれ変わった蛇女の力を思い知るがいい。
いいえ、思い知るのはあなたの方です。
やれるものならやってみろ。両備、出番だ。
了解。
村雲さん、お願い。承知。
村雲が両備の相手ですか。
久しいな、両備。
相変わらず新規臭いお面かぶっちゃって。ちゃんと洗ってるんですか。
月線を捨てただけではなく、
She left? Oh,
悪
okay.
人にまで見落とすとは。
村雲には関係ないじゃないですか。
どのような目的にせよ、悪人は滅するのみ。
もういい加減うんざりなんですけど。悪人は滅する、悪人は滅するって。あなたたちは口を開けばそればっか。そもそもあなたたちは悪人の何を知ってるの。
それがどうした。悪は正しくない。悪は間違っている。だから悪は切り捨てるのみ。
Everything's so black and white.
村雲、鎮魂、有名。
任務開始。
She's still alive? Oh, that does actually let you continue your combo. Interesting. I was always curious about that in the back of my mind. Next courtyard. Ah, the mole women again. Oh no, this is the third one. Yep. Is that is an axe on the back of that rifle.
Shinobi? Tenshin!
Wait a minute. How? I mean, I'm gonna be asking the obvious question here, but hang on a second. Okay. That is. I just realized that transformation. She's a stuffer.
とどめの前に一言だけいい？善も悪も経験した両備にはわかる。どちらもそんなに変わりがないこと。貴様、善人と悪人、どちらの忍びも己の真に従って命を懸けている。善と悪の戦いは避けられない。それは両備にも分かってる。でもだからこそ戦う相手のことを知ろうとする。
もういい。あまりにくだらない話でとどめを刺す気が失せた。
Oh, come on.
我はこれで失礼する。
いやいや、我にこんな評価もったいないです。本当、何かの間違いではないか。こんな我が強くなってもひらめいた。我、新しい技をひらめいたみたいです。
Man, it's a night and day difference for her voice acting. I'm actually curious if they're the same voice actor.
.私の相手って君？そうだ。じゃ、まあよろしく。なんとも頭と尻の軽そうな女だ。うわ、見た目で人を判断するとかマジ引くんですけど。人間というのは大抵。もしかして君って自分が頭いいと思ってる系？お前に僕の何がわかる？だったら君も私の何がわかるっつう話じゃん。うるさい。てか私は君のことわかってるし。なんだと？悪人イコール悪者。これで十分っしょ。君の趣味とか好きなブランドとか興味ないし、知りたくもないし。ってことで僕 ボコボコにしてあげる。シキ、鎮魂の夢に沈むね。
Oh, good. We get straight to the fight. I do like her weapon, though.
鎮魂の夢に
やるなやるなやるななんてね。
Alright, that was a massacre. She's gonna transform. What the? Okay. Jeez.
何？もう終わり？
That was rough. Almost lost that one.
こんなやつに負けるなんて。
まあまあ、そんなに落ち込まないで。仕方ないっしょ。あたしかなり強いし。
僕には守りたい人が。
またまた、悪人にそんなのあるわけないっしょ。
行かなきゃ。雅のところへ。
ちょっと、その体でどこ行くっていうの？ああ、てか、マジ？悪にも守りたいものがあるなんて。そっか。
Only skin
これ
deep.
も実力だよね。
That was 46 seconds. Well, there's anything actually this game actually does do well is making those few moments when you actually are playing count. Like, it actually does have a good fighting system.
リョ
お母さん。
わしはお母さんじゃない。
だって夜桜ちゃんの怒り方ってお母さんっぽいんだもん。もっと叱ってもっと叱ってお母さん。
だったらリョーナ、なんだって悪人なんかになったの？わしはリョーナをそんな風に育てた
Oh,
覚え
they're
はありません。
related.
リョーナちゃんは悪い子なの。
Wait, are they related?
あれ？でも悪人になったらなんでいけないの？
いけないに決まってるでしょ。だって悪人なんだから。
だから悪人の何が悪い
Hold
の？
on a second. Do her hands literally go through her skirt? I gotta rewatch that. One moment. I have a bit of delay. Yeah, her hands literally just go straight through her body.
何がって。悪
なんで？なんで悪人は悪いものなの？ねえねえ、なんで？
I was thinking like I was matching
だ
that,
からです。
but apparently I'm
リ
not.
ョーナは口で言ってもわからないようですね。体。
Oh, well, I'm sure she'll enjoy that.
夜桜、鎮魂の夢に沈みましょう。
やだ！悪の誇りを倍掲げちゃう！
Oh, okay. Well, she is the gunner, what am I thinking?
もっと痛めつけて。興奮する。待って。
Okay.
興奮します。
What is going on here? Didn't even look like she was touching me.
フリフリ。
Oh, that's right, she gets the weird angel outfit, doesn't she? Yeah, she does. It's like a... Oh dear. I am not even gonna take a chance on that one. Oh, right, wrong button.
興奮してきちゃった。だららで。もっと痛めつけて。ひでにこ。ぐるぐるする。簡単すぎだもん。
We'll probably finish off this chapter and then we'll end it.
これでもう懲りたでしょう。さあ、早く月戦に戻ってきなさい。
それはできないな。
悪人でいることが居心地がいい？リョーナさんには嘘をつく理由がない。いや、そもそもリョーナさん。いいから言ってください。ハクが居心地がいいなど。まあ、こんなところじゃろう。
I guess they are related.
実るほど新しい技を思いついたんじゃ。
I think there's what, 2 fights left? Yep, 2 fights left. And we get more backstory.
みのり、こっちだ、こっちだ。早く俺を捕まえてみろ。
Grandpa Kurokage jumps from tree to tree. I try to chase after him.
またまたまたまた。
My tummy growls, probably because we've been playing tag for 5 hours. He's real old, but he's still real good at getting away. I can't catch him once. He sometimes lets me get close, but he's just teasing, because he always jumps away right when I try to grab him.
鬼ごっこだから当たり前だ。それともギブアップか？
しないもん。まだまだこれからだもん。
Grandpa Kurokage laughs and runs away super fast. Mommy and Daddy are gone, so I live with Grandpa Kurokage now and Yumi and the others. I really like it. He plays with me a lot until the crows start cawing every day.
よし、みのり、全力出しちゃうよ。
Every time I try to go faster, he goes twice as fast. I blink and he goes so far away that I can barely see him. That's it, there's no way to catch him. I'm all out of breath. I guess he can't hear me. He goes farther and farther away. I feel a little scared, so I scream at the top of my lungs. It was a dream again. I wriggle around in my bed. I have the same dream all the time these days, about back when my life was the happiest. Back before Grandpa Kurokage stopped playing with me. I was so sad. I asked him over and over to play with me again, but he kept saying no. But I guess I was being selfish. He couldn't play with me because he got sick. I want him to smile, so I've got to go out and find another playmate. If I could find one, I'm sure that'll make him happy. I jump out of bed.
遊んでくれる人探しちゃうよ。ねえねえ、あなたはみのりと遊んでくれる？いえ、帰ります。私は帰ります。ダメだよ、まだカエルさんも泣いてないのに帰っちゃダメ。ゲロゲロ、カエルが泣いたようなので帰ります。カエルさんのモノマネみのりもやる。ゲロゲロゲロゲロお上手ですね。では帰ります。ダメだって、まだ遊ぶの。私はただ帰りたいだけなのに。クマさんだ、かわいい。みのりもぬいぐるみいっぱい持ってるんだ。ぬいぐるみ好きなんですか？やったー。じゃあクマさんが悪者ね。みのりのお姫様がクマさんをやっつけるの。だったらダメ。ベベタンには触れさせない。もうわがままなんだから。今度はプロレスごっこだよ。
Well, that's certainly an interesting dynamic that I have going.
みのり、遊びに行ってきます。
So what does she use? Oh my god, she actually skips around. I didn't notice that. Wait. Oh, and she also runs and go down the run button. Man, this is going to take a while. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Well, that's a problem. Well, that's not good. Run, little hamster girl. At least the music changes. No damage! This is very bizarre. Alright. Have pancake. Oh, right, the candy. Hey, attack up. Those shurikens in her hair? Oh, hey. Oh my god, I just one-shot it. Alright.
みのりは忍びごっこの天才だもんね。楽しかった。早くもう帰っていいよ。みのりいっぱい遊んだから。よかった。これでようやく。ねえねえ、悪人のお家ってどんなところなの？やっぱり下水道 ちです。悪人が普通のお家に住んでるの？なんで？悪人なのに？早くお家。みのりと一緒だ。みのりも遊んだ後のお家が、もしかして悪人もみのりと同じなの？あんまし楽しくなかった。新しい技思いついた。
Hopefully this should be at the end of chapter 3.
どうやら私の仲間が勝ったようですね。
諦める？バカを言うな。私が負けなければ蛇女の誇りは死なない。
愚かですね。悪として生き延びたところでその先に安息の日々はないというのに。
安息がないとしても悪には悪の生きる道がある。
その悪の生きる道を滅ぼすのが
どちらかの道しか生き残らない。
その通りです。さあ、私の勝利で学園祭の締めくくりといきましょう。
Well, at least it looks like the story is diverting. Which is good. I just wish there wasn't so much I just wish there was more gameplay in relation to the amount of backstory.
悪の誇りを舞い掲げよ。
Where? Okay.
なんの甘い邪魔をするなら吹っ飛べ。忍び転身。
He is definitely powerful. Oh no. That's not good. Nope, she got me in a combo. Yeah, those supers just absolutely destroy you. And it also destroys them. Try again.
成長を続けます。不覚を取りましたが2度目はありません。新たな技をひらめきました。鎮魂の夢に沈みましょう。
みやび、悪の誇りを舞い掲げよ。
いざ鎮魂の夢に舞い散り消え去りなさい。
Oh, shoot. Wrong button.
見くびっていま
なんの貴様なんの
Ah.
力があった甘い
Nope, not even gonna let that happen. Oh. Half of the battle is just dealing with the other two. There's nothing here. Thank goodness I got that level, and it gives you a full heal too.
全ては正義のために。これでとどめ。やめろ。邪魔をするな。
みやびには手を出させない。
やめろイブ。そんな体では戦えるはずがない。
少し時間が稼げればそれでいい。みやびさえ生き延びてくれたらヘビ女は何度でも立ち上がれる。さあ来い、悪人の誇りしかと見よ。
もういい。興ざめです。
Jesus, everyone acts like they're too good for each other.
終わった？
ええ、帰りますよ。
あれ、敵の大将が生きてる。
そこまでする価値がヘビ女にはありません。さあ、みんなと合流しましょう。
See, everybody thinks they're just too good.
今回の学園祭は私たちの完全勝利です。
よかった。戦った甲斐があったね。祈りもすごく頑張ったんだよ。
ええ、きっと頭をなでなでしてくれますよ。
本当？てか、本当にこれでよかったんだよね。
どういうことですか？
いや、別に深い意味はないんだけどさ。
思っていたものと違った。
で、我も悪人は滅ぶべきもの。それ以上でもそれ以下でもありませ
And
ん。
yet you didn't kill a single one.
戦いに迷いは禁物です。
それじゃあ、みんな帰ろう。
みやびさんを守ろうとしたイムさんの気持ち。イムさんの行動は悪には見えませんでした。しかし本当にこれでよかったのでしょうか、おじいさま。さらなる修練を積ませていただきます。忍びの極みに一歩近づきました。新たな技をひらめきました。
おかえり。
おかえり。
There we go. Looks like actually on chapter 4 now. But I think that's gonna end it for us. We're just gonna do one more thing, just because it's funny. We're gonna do some lottery. It's so weird. So apparently, like I said, your luck, so apparently I guess you can lose? And apparently it's up to 98 items you can win. But you can just keep putting in 100 yen. And I have yet to find, like, a repeat. And I just find this incredibly funny. I still find this funny. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so you can come across repeats then. That was actually the first repeat I've seen. I guess each level has, like, a certain amount. It's just funny. Alright, that's gonna do it for me though. But they definitely give you enough zenny to actually go and buy every piece of artwork and music and such, which is really awesome. And they allow you, really let you go nuts on the whole dressing room thing. So, if anything, we're gonna save it. And we're gonna stop for the night here. Let's take a look here. Who is streaming right now? You know what, actually, what I would recommend, since they're actually streaming right now, it's Cthulhu the Third. Cthulhu, as in literally Cthulhu. He actually does a lot of retro games, like Battletoads. Currently he's going through, someone sent him an Action 400. He's actually a part of Twitch streaming, which is really awesome. And it's that is a super chill stream to sit down and watch too. I'll probably head on over there, it's really great. And he just does everything under the retro tag, because he literally just focuses on playing Nintendo games. But that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you very much for watching. I don't think we'll be streaming any more of this game. I might... Yeah, I'm a little torn here. I kind of want to finish off the chapter. But at the same time, though, I feel there's so much backstory that I don't really get to talk or anything like that. It literally is just a few moments of gameplay. Like, literally, we're talking like less than a minute. Like, we're talking like 80% story and then 20% gameplay. I honestly almost want to say it's 90-10. Which, you know, it's good. It's good to introduce people and get you to actually like the characters and care about the characters. Like, I've learned to like some characters. But at the same time, though, also really hurts. It also really hurts it. But either way, though, I say go check out Cthulhu the Third. Hope you enjoyed the rest of watching PAX East. And until then, I'll see you next time. Until then, take care.